Harper Cover, and you're watching the Santa Fe Trail News. This morning, we share important news from the Overbrook Attendance Center. Overbrook Attendance Center has been recognized nationally for its outstanding academic achievements. Students and staff at Overbrook gathered in the gymnasium to celebrate the prestigious award they received. The K-3 students have shown exceptional performance on their standardized test scores, and all students, including those in tiered groups, have made significant progress in closing achievement gaps. The dedicated efforts of its teachers have been instrumental in the success. In the classroom, students have demonstrated a remarkable commitment to their studies. Teachers and support staff work collaboratively with families to create an inclusive, nurturing environment where every student is valued and encouraged to thrive. Overbrook Attendance Center has demonstrated exceptional dedication and effort, setting a remarkable example for schools across the nation. I was actually live on the scene. Past me has more information.
Hello, I'm Amanda Donnelly.
Erin Metzger, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Can I first ask what your occupation is?
So I am the school counselor here at Overbrook Attendance Center.
How do you think the school being recognized by the National ESEA Schools Program impacts the Overbrook students and faculty?
I think it's really good recognition. It's a really hard achievement to accomplish. A lot of times when you're thinking about public education and things right now, it's hard to sometimes find all the good that we're doing, so it's really cool to be recognized by everybody.
How do you think Overbrook will continue to build on this recognition to further enhance student achievement?
I think, we've learned a lot in terms of what kids need, what holes they have in their academics, and what supports that they need to improve, and I think we'll just keep doing that.
What are some of the benefits to receiving this to Overbrook receiving this award?
Well, I think a big benefit is it's just a huge shout out to our teachers and how hard that they work, and the public and community can kind of see that because really they're the ones that drive all of this all the time. So it's just really cool for their work to be acknowledged.
Do you think it shows Overbrook has a lot of power in their of a school that you think we are?
I think so. I think sometimes people think rural small schools don't always have the resources and things, which a lot of times we don't. So it's really cool that we can use what we have and make these strides to grow.
How do you feel as a counselor knowing that the students are doing well academically?
It makes me very proud because I know a lot of our kids struggle with a lot of things just even beyond academics, their home lives and things like that. So the ability to be able to use their coping skills and things to also perform academically, it makes me very, very proud.
Do you think that if someone is doing well academically, then it improves their overall health?
I think so. I mean, anytime you struggle with anything, it's going to impact how you feel about yourself and how you feel about other people. So I think having some pride as a student and knowing that you can do hard things is really powerful for our kids.
That is all I have. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amanda. In other news, Erin Metzger, a dedicated counselor at Overbrook Attendance Center, has been named Kansas Counselor of the Year. Known for her compassion and unwavering commitment to her students, Metzger's efforts have made a long-lasting effect on the community. Our reporter, Skylar Boggs, has more information on this award.
Hello, I'm Skylar Boggs.
Hi, Skylar.
Nice to meet you. What is your name and occupation?
My name is Faith Flory. I'm Superintendent of Schools here at USD 434.
Okay. How does it feel to have this school and these administrators be recognized today for all their hard work?
This is outstanding, an award to be recognized for. It's one of a kind. When I got the phone call from Dr. Watson, Commissioner of Education, I was shocked, so surprised, but it's actually, when I think about it, just a telling story for the hard work that these guys have done the last 3 years, working with students, interventions, and really working on student growth and achievement for academics. So we're very thrilled.
Cool. Okay. What achievements specifically have led to this award, education-wise?
So over the last 3 years, they've been collecting data on various student groups And some of the student groups that they are targeting are students that fall in at-risk categories, such as poverty, other things like that. So when they are looking at our assessment scores over time, they're looking at trend, which is growth over time. So they're looking to see that our subgroups, as well as all of our students, are growing and achieving it, just like everybody else.
All right. What problems in this school did you guys have to conquer to achieve this?
I think reading has been a great target for us the last couple of years. Some of our students have struggled on being on grade level for reading, so we've really targeted focused reading skills over time. That's been one of our big goals, is reading.
So, what is an important lesson you say that you've learned from this award?
That anybody can accomplish anything with hard work, some dedication, and taking ownership in your learning. And I truly believe here at Overbrook Attendance Center, they really work on inspiring and empowering every Charger every day.
All right. What is the most rewarding part of the entire award overall? What would you say it benefits most for this school?
You know, awards kind of come and go, but I think for students to hear that they've been recognized for their hard work is really awesome. We go to school every day, and we don't always get all the hoopla and the pomp and circumstance. So I think it's wonderful to recognize and celebrate our learning, and we need to do that more often. We celebrate everything else in school. We need to celebrate learning just as much as we do everything else. So I think it's wonderful to celebrate kids learning.
All right. Well, that is it. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having me.
Have a good day.
In other news, therapy dogs are playing a crucial role in helping veterans cope with mental and emotional scars of PTSD, offering comfort and stability in their journey toward recovery. Dogs for Valor is a program dedicated to assisting veterans with PTSD and other mental and physical challenges by pairing them with trained therapy dogs, offering emotional support and companionship to aid in their recovery. This initiative aims to improve veterans' well-being by providing a source of comfort and healing through the unconditional bond between veterans and their canine partners. As veterans return from service, many face challenges such as stress, anxiety, and PTSD, which can lead to difficulty making eye contact, struggling in public spaces, and sometimes self-isolation. To address these issues, the Dogs for Valor program provides vital support to veterans in need. The program pairs veterans with specially trained dogs and offers one-on-one training sessions, encouraging the veteran to take the dog out on outings and build a strong supportive bond, helping them both gain comfort and confidence. Taking the therapy dog on outings and through public spaces benefits both the veteran and the dog, allowing them to bond while also becoming acclimated to each other in larger, more stimulating environments. This process not only helps the veteran feel more comfortable in public, but also reinforces the dog's training, fostering a deep connection and improving their ability to support the veteran in everyday situations. Through these shared experiences, both the veteran and the dog grow more confident and capable in navigating the challenges they face together. Now to the weather with Skylar Boggs.
Thank you, Amanda. I'm Skylar Boggs with the weather. Here's the forecast we're looking at for the next 7 days. Sunny weather should be expected from today to Saturday. Today is coming in with a low of 32 degrees and a high of 46 degrees. Friday should be a low of 28 degrees and a high of 51. Saturday should be a low of 34 and a high of 60. Sunday is predicted to be a little cloudy with a low of 48 degrees and a high of 63. Be planning for wind on Monday as well as a low of 30 degrees and a high of 48. Tuesday is going to be cloudy with a low of 26 and a high of 46. Wednesday is expected to be cloudy with a low of 32 and a high of 50. And finally, be ready for a 40% chance of rain next Thursday with a low of 35 degrees and a high of 44. Although we're experiencing pleasant weather, some places aren't as fortunate. In other parts of the world, Colombia is currently experiencing flooding rains. Severe damage has been caused to 27 of Colombia's 32 departments, and a state of disaster was declared for the country of Colombia on November 10th. Now, back to you, Amanda.
Thank you, Skylar.
In other news, the Overbrook Police Department is hosting its annual Holiday Lights Tour, set to begin in December. Residents who sign up for the tour will receive a festive gift bag, complimentary refreshments, and a special escort from officers in a police car as they take in the holiday lights around town.
Thank you, Harper. Welcome to SFT Activities. I am Matthew Garish. This week I spoke to Ms. Shalis about Scholar School When asked, she said her philosophy for Scholars Bowl is centered around the idea that everyone has unique knowledge and talents to contribute, whether it's pop culture, music, mathematics, English, or even religion. She believes that no one can be an expert in every subject area, but that's exactly why diversity comes in. It is important if you have expertise in a specific field, whether it's musicals, literature, physics, or biology. She values that and can find a place for you on the team. She takes the time to understand each student's strengths and areas of interest, helping them identify where they excel. By grouping students with complementary skills together, she ensures that each 5-person team has a balance of expertise covering a wide range of topics from math and social studies to science and the arts. Her approach is inclusive, aiming to create an environment where every student has a role to play. She also makes sure that students on the junior varsity team are recognized for their contributions and can actively participate. Regardless of the extracurricular commitments and short, she strives to accommodate everyone, fostering a collaborative and supportive team dynamic. I also interviewed Mr. Eric Stab, the sponsor of our high school green team, for our class news project. This is Mr. Stab's third year coaching the team. Having taken over a few previous sponsors who were well respected for their work and with the group, since then, Green Team has evolved from primarily focusing on environmental issues and recycling into a broader community engagement organization. Under Mr. Stopp's leadership, the team has become more involved in a variety of community-based activities. One of their key initiatives is hosting a trivia game to raise awareness, as well distributing free trees to local residents. Last year alone, the Green Team handed out over 250 trees, all of which were planted throughout Osage County. In addition to these efforts, the team has also taken on projects like maintaining the bleachers at a local sports field, helping to improve the community in tangible ways. This is all for this week's activity, SFT. Back to you, Harper.
Thank you, Matthew.
And for the last story of the day, Carbondale, Kansas is working on its Get the Lead Out service by replacing aging water pipes that contain lead and copper, ensuring safer drinking water for its residents. Carbondale is grappling with lead and copper contamination in its water lines, posing significant health risks to residents, particularly young children, infants, and pregnant women. Prolonged exposure to these metals can lead to serious health issues, including developmental delays in children and complications for pregnant women. In response, the city has implemented chlorine treatments to alleviate the presence of lead and copper in its water supply. Without these ongoing efforts, the risk of skin irritation and other health concerns would have likely increased, further underscoring the critical importance of continued action to safeguard public health. The city of Carbondale historically used lead and copper extensively in various construction projects. However, as health risks associated with these materials became more apparent, it was later determined that they pose significant dangers to residents. Although the use of lead and copper was banned in 1986, traces of these harmful metals remain in the city's water lines, continuing to pose potential health risks to the community. The city of Carbondale is requesting that residents conduct a lead service line inventory to help identify the presence of lead and copper in their water lines. Residents are asked to assess whether their pipes are made of lead, copper, plastic, or galvanized steel. After completing the inventory, residents are encouraged to fill out a survey to assist the city in identifying and eliminating remaining lead and copper pipes in the water system. This initiative is part of ongoing efforts to improve water quality and ensure the safety of the community. Thank you so much for joining us, Charger Nation. As always, I'm Amanda Donnelly.
And I'm Harper Koger.
And this is SFT News.